Hot 91, the soul of VA. I'm Alana Mercedes, and being that it's 12 o'clock on a Wednesday, you already know what time it is. You may have missed last week, but we are back this week with Club Creative. Very excited about today's guest because I'm joined by an artist whose presence is powerful and whose purpose runs deep. Now, TeezySoDope is a force. She's a rapper, a songwriter, performer, entrepreneur, and a board member of the DC chapter of the Recording Academy. Now, from launching her viral TeezyTuesday series to performing on stage with legends like Mannie Fresh and opening for D-Smoke on tour, her journey is stamped with hard work, lots of heart, and of course, plenty of heat. Now, beyond the accolades, of course, Teezy is rooted in community youth mentorship and pushing hip-hop culture forward. So let's get into the story, the mission, and the mindset behind the one, the only TeezySoDope.
I'm a clap.
That's off the dome.
It.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I get that sent to my email? Can we get the write up?
Can you put it at the beginning of one of your songs?
No,
like can that be
can we get this sound bite? Like,
absolutely.
Take that off. We need all of that.
Look, Teezy, I've been waiting to have you on. We've been trying to align our schedules for a while to have you up here, but this is truly a treat because I've had the opportunity to not only see you perform, but I've had the opportunity to share the stage with you, not as an artist, okay, but as
hey, y'all know Alana be getting busy on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was about to say, wait a minute, don't get to lying. Not as lying.
Well, we may not know. It might be the truth.
That's actually true. I like to do a little something, but nonetheless, your energy is always, and I'm not gonna overuse the word dope today, but I might have to.
Hey,
it's
that's
just
the part of it.
It's
branded,
big,
baby.
you know?
That's it. So dope is everything.
And it's true. Like, you are truly so dope. What can I say?
You.
Now, Teezy, you wear so many hats. You do everything. Like I said, an artist, creative director, performer, mentor, entrepreneur. But more than anything, you are very real and very confident. And that's something that I don't think you ever have to say. Although your music it's all riddled through the music, but you don't have to say it. It just shows. So at your core, when you introduce yourself, though, outside of all of these titles, who is Teezy at the core?
Confidence is everything. The word means the most to me. I believe that it's 80% of everything you do is confidence. So as a human, it's so important to me to believe in myself, to know myself, and to never let anything else dim what I know about myself. But also to make sure that I give what I have to others. Like, I'm a Leo, I'm ruled by the sun. But the sun is most beautiful when it beams off like water, like light hits that grass, hits that melanin skin. So for me, it's like, why just have it if I don't want to share it?
Yes.
You know, so it's my whole purpose to give that energy to help another person realize, like, you really are her, you really are him as well. So
I was listening to one of your songs today, and I tell you what, I know you're talking about yourself when you're like, there's not a better goat, but I was like, this could be about me.
No, listen.
You know?
Hold on. That's great that you said that, because that's the whole point. We're all one of one. And if I know there's not a better goat than me, and you know there's not a better goat than you, then when we come together and we join forces, what's better than that? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't say it to diminish another person's. It's for you to get fueled up, for you to feel the same about you. Whatever you are, whoever you are, like, take that inspo. Like, take it and run with it. Like, nobody's going to ever be you. There's literally only one you. So, like, with knowing that every day, I don't know, it changes your approach on how you move in rooms. Like, it just
it's true. Yeah, you walk in knowing I belong here.
Yeah.
I belong here. There's so much power in that statement. Now, confidence, I feel like, is something you have to build up over a while. Maybe over experience. Maybe you were brought up in a household where we preached confidence. But where does yours come from? Like, is that something you've always had, or did it develop?
I don't know. I do feel personally that it was always there. I know at some point it was kind of dormant on how to show it. As you're growing up as a kid, if you exude certain characteristics too fast, they can say you're too grown. Or once you get into that, like, teenage year, you're arrogant. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn. I think the hardest part was learning how to remain confident, but not make other people feel uncomfortable. Because that's when people start looking at you like you're arrogant or cocky or what have you. But yeah, I mean, I'm an athlete, so I played basketball my whole life. So that part, like, point guard, and, like, you gotta have confidence.
I was gonna say, like that feels like a natural kind of thing.
Like, you gotta have confidence. Like, if you're a point guard and you don't have confidence, your team is failing. Okay, like,
so you better.
It's all in your hands. So I kind of took that same athletic approach to music. Like, even after I played ball, I coached ball. So as a coach, you gotta be confident. You gotta give confidence to your players. So it's like, taking that athletic approach to music and performing and hosting and all of that is just, now it's more like a lifestyle, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm very confident, and even when I wake up, looking in the mirror, I'm like, dang, I'm really hurt.
Like, I'm really doing this for real.
I think I'm top 5 in everything I do.
I know that's right.
I don't do everything.
But in everything you do.
If I do it, I'm top 5 in it. So I think that's just, I guess, I've been confident my whole life.
That's important. No, but that's amazing. You show up as the best version of yourself in anything that you do, and it shows. Like I said, I just saw you on the R&B block party stage, and I'm like looking at you like, wow, she just has it. I'm like, she just has it. You kept...
People.
Yes,
I feel
I feel that. I'm the same.
Like, I can't lie. It's not just me. It's the people. Like, I say it. You've been with me, Alana. I'm like, well, 2 or more gathered, the spirit is the highest. I treat it like church. I really do. Like, God moves everything. So when I'm there and I got the mic in my hand and I see like one person that's rocking with me, I know the DJ got me, I got it, and one person, I don't care about everybody else. Y'all gonna fall in line, you know what I'm saying? Because we're sharing energy now. So it's like I fuel off them, and then the more people that start falling in line, whew. Now I'm like, the trying energy to reach, like, huge. My goal is to reach like the person that's not at the party, like somebody like away. When we outside, like I'm like, yo, who across St. Paul's, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like walking over here, like what y'all got going on over here
like,
with all of this?
You pull up on us, so like it's the people do it though. Like people, a lot of artists and creators, we act like it's just us, and it's not. We make the music and do certain things for us, but the people are truly what gets you through, what builds you, what keep you going. And I don't ever want to lose sight of that.
Yes.
Ever.
I was literally just talking to actually my last 2 guests, Alyssa from Ifant and Cameron Parker. We were talking about how your craft,
I love
some great people.
Some
great people.
Yeah.
But we were talking about how our craft, like, it's a gift and it's great, but it's for the community. And you are using yours for the good of the community for sure.
I appreciate that.
Now, of course, it's just what you do. Now, from launching TeezyTuesday on Instagram to being recognized by legends like Damian Lillard, Sway, and Rhapsody, crazy. It seems like I said, this must be the confidence thing. You've always bet on yourself, like you got this. So what gave you the courage to kind of put yourself out there when IG, for instance, had first started having videos, because people were scared to post?
You know what's funny? Before I even say what got me out of there, shout out to all the people that said, why you still posting? It's because of these moments right here. You know what I mean? I knew what I could do. Instagram opened up for like videos, and one of my homies at the time, we both had a vision on what we want to do in life. And I'm like, yo, go for yours. And he's like, go for yours. So I had to pick a day. Tuesdays are like my favorite day. I was born on a Tuesday. It flows. TeezyTuesday.
Makes sense. TeezyTuesday.
So I just started rapping. Like literally, like before, it was like 15-second videos at first. Like on Instagram, like acapella freestyles. Then it grew to 30 seconds. Keep going. Throughout the way, I found I'm a hooper. So I followed Damian Lillard. Shout out to my bro Dame. And he was doing a platform called 4 Bar Friday. So I like simultaneously, twice a week for like 5 years straight. Never missed a Tuesday, never missed a Friday.
Wow.
5 years straight.
That consistency is unheard of for a lot of people.
Yo, and the thing about that's what I posted. Imagine the cuts that didn't make it.
Yeah.
Feel me? So like 5 years straight, that's them 10,000 plus hours right there. And it just I felt myself getting better. I feel my confidence even growing even bigger. And I'm like, people that know I can rap are like, yo, I didn't even know you could really do it like that. It's like, oh, I'm catching something. And then when all you need is like one person sometimes to just like salute you, and it just gives you the confidence to go further. And Dame just started posting me crazy, taking me to like All-Star Weekend. Like I'm rapping with Mannie Fresh and all of this stuff. Shout out to 4 Bar Friday. After that, I was like, there's no way I can go back. I got a taste of it. And after that, it was like, I'd be dumb
not to continue.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it was just the confidence though. Like I read something that says winning, it gives you like your endorphins to keep winning more. Like once you feel the win, if you keep doing things, you'll keep winning because you're literally moving off of wins. And that's what it was for me. Like that moment, I was like, I'm never looking back.
Yes, I thoroughly believe that confidence is built through action, from doing, not something like, oh, you know, like I just think you find the confidence in the doing. You have to make motion.
Something.
Yes, you got to do something.
It can be little, but you're like, oh, I did that.
I did that though.
Let me see what else I can do. Let me see what else, and it just keeps going.
So what was that like though, being selected for 4 Bar Friday, performing at the NBA All-Star Weekend? Did that moment shift anything for you in your career as well? I know mentally, obviously, that got to put you on a high.
Yeah.
But for your career, was it doing anything for you?
in the moment, you know, you think everything's about to happen right then. Boom, I did this. Oh, we on. But of course, it doesn't happen like that. But what it did do was allow me to say, what else can I do? I'm not a stagnant person. I don't really believe in like just staying in the same place. And from that moment, I said, what else can I do? Started dropping more mixtapes, like getting in the studio, dropping albums, getting myself on tours, like consistently. Like, I mean, at one point I did 100 shows in 1 year on purpose, intentional. Like that was like, I think like 2021, 2022, one of those two. I just was like, yo, I gotta get my name out here. So I intentionally said, I'm not saying no to anything. I didn't care about the bag. Like, God got me.
Yes.
But if I do 100 shows in 1 year, how many people will know my name? And I did that. And after that, that's when that was the thing. Like, it was like, all right, we did this. Now what's next? I want to keep getting on these stages, do them 100 shows. And after that, that's when the D-Smoke tour happened. That's when like the 420-ish fest. That's all these things happened after I put myself like out there, not said no for like a year.
That says a lot.
It was very scary.
It sounds scary. It sounds hard, but it obviously paid off.
Yeah.
Like, look where you are now, you know? So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We got TeezySoDope in the building on Hot 91, the soul of VA. Hot 91, the soul of VA. I'm Alana Mercedes, and for Club Creative today, we are graced by TeezySoDope. She's in the building. And
make me feel great.
It's just the truth, you know?
It's the word choice.
But it's just a matter of honesty. You are genuinely an amazing force in Hampton Roads and beyond. So, like I said, it's a pleasure to have you here. Now, you went from coaching youth basketball in Hampton to mentoring emerging artists in music. What's the biggest lesson that you brought from the court into the creative world? Because I know you said that athletic thing became a lifestyle almost.
I think as a coach, so I coached at Phoebus High School, Hampton High School, Coach Pooh Williams. As a coach, my superpower was realizing I can't coach everybody the same. As a player, I had coaches that coached all of us the same, and I realized that wasn't a way to coach because everybody's mentality, personalities, everybody learns differently. Like, you can yell at me, it don't bother me, but I got teammates that you yell at and they crumble. So that was my biggest thing when I started coaching, was like, learn my players. Like, read the room, learn my players, and be able to coach each player the way that they need to be coached. When I go into music and mentorship with my kids and the music program, shout out to my Beam kids, we in Portsmouth right now session. I do the same thing. I take the time to learn them, to like figure out what's your thing, how do you like to be talked to, how do you like to exude energy, your emotions. Like, I really take the time to actually learn their emotions and see how I can aid them. Because some of them like you to be all in their head, like talk to me, like what I need to do. But some of them, you just actually need to ask them a question and let them talk to you. But it comes from just reading the room, realizing that everybody's different, right? Like the better goat, nobody's one-on-one. So if you actually take the time to just sit back and learn people, I think that's like the best way to be able to coach them, to guide them, is by knowing who you're guiding and what way do they need to actually like receive guidance, not just giving what you think somebody's supposed to have, because that's annoying.
That's so important, like knowing who you're working with. And that's actually something that I learned here at the station as well, but you have to know your talent.
Yes.
So I think it's just noble of you to actually take the time to get to know your person, so that you're making sure that you're, in essence, I guess you would say that's a kind of form of servitude, but giving them what they need.
You know,
in
what basketball, I'm a point guard. My coach used to always tell me, one of my coaches, like I was young, I had to be like 14, and I was playing with like a lot of older girls, and she would tell me KYP, and I never knew what she was meaning when she would say that. Like, I was like, what are you talking about? And like, she would take me out of the game if I got a turnover, like KYP, and I'm like, what are you talking about, man? And then one day it hit me. She was saying, know your personnel. She was like, that's not a bad pass. That's not, but look who you're passing it to. Do they have that ability to do what needs to happen next? So know your personnel. Like, know when to pass each person the ball in their pockets when they can actually produce. And like, I was 14. So that kind of thing, moving on, like, yeah, I kind of keep that in everything I do. Like basketball literally molds how I move in life. I will say that was my first love, and it got me far, you know? So it's like, why would I not take up those lessons and those things and just move in the everyday world with it. So yeah, just knowing people, taking the time too. That's
taking the
thing,
time
like,
to intentionally learn a person.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Now, that just makes me wish I would have done some sort of sport in.
You play
like,
no
school.
sport?
I didn't play
Bro,
any
you
sport.
are like athletic now.
That's
like,
yeah, you know what I mean. But
you got the athletic body now, so like
it's not even
you
that though.
tall.
I've always wanted to be on a team. I was a cheerleader for a little while,
that
but
counts.
just not long enough for it to make an impression on my life.
Okay,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
So just I wanted to have that athletic mentality because I see it
Yeah.
really does shape a person's
does.
everyday lifestyle. You know what I mean?
It's never too late though. Like, we can start like
I could do a little adult league of
adult league
something.
or something, like-
I don't know what it would be, but
no
something.
matter. Softball. Softball is actually
Hand-eye
like,
coordination. I don't know if we're there. I don't know if we're there. I want to say volleyball, but that's the same thing.
volleyball is gonna be worse. That ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like,
something like that. I could possibly pick up.
what can we do?
No.
Just jogging.
I'd like to run now, so
See?
that's something.
Like getting some marathons or something.
Perhaps.
5K or something like that.
Just a little something to pick it up. But I want to gain that mentality. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's different when you learn it through being on a team
It
and
is.
working with people directly.
You have to respect other people's emotions.
For sure.
You have
Yeah.
to.
And I like to carry my everyday life like that. And being that you are a mentor, very rewarding, obviously, but that's also a big responsibility.
Yes.
When it comes to, I don't know, even just the youth, if it comes to artists, no, it's just a big responsibility because you are impacting a person's life directly. They are trusting you with that. So when it comes to that, carrying that responsibility, number one, what is something that you have learned about your personal identity through being a mentor? And also, what is something that you think is just, I know it's important to know your person, but something that you think is important as it pertains to, dare I say, just impacting another person's life? Like, what's a foundational truth that you like to have?
Okay. The first thing is what I've learned is that I learn just as much from them, if not more, as they learn from me. I do not go into my mentorships program thinking that it's just about what I can give them. Like these kids, like, man, they inspire me. Like they keep me fired up. They like keep me young in a way of not trying to like not be in my age, but just remembering that life is precious.
Yes.
You know, like the other day I was with my kids and we're doing a photo shoot and one of them was like, oh, there go a loose dog. And we realized it was a rabbit. And they just chased the rabbit to take a picture of it. And it was like, would any of us ever just chase a rabbit
Probably
like
not.
now? No. But they had a great time chasing a rabbit, and it just made me realize like life is precious.
Yes.
So when I'm with them every day, I take advantage of what they give me, like their lightheartedness, their honesty. Like kids are so honest.
Yes, they are.
And if you give them a chance, they care for you the same way that you will care for them, like your emotions and your feelings and things like that. So it's kind of dope just being able to watch them grow, mature, but then also like bounce off of me the same way I bounce off of them. And for the second question, I talk about this often. I got a little sister who she's 27, but she does everything. Like she listens to me. And the reason she does is because I know I set a good example. And I keep that same mentality with my kids. Like I'm never gonna ask of you something I'm not doing myself or willing to do. Like I don't do that with anybody. Like anybody. Like it's like, how can I ask you to do something or to be a certain way if I'm not doing it either? Like that's crazy. But if I ask of you something and you can look at me and see that I carry that kind of energy, oh yeah, you'll be like you're more inclined to try it. May not stay, but you'll try it. You're more inclined to receive it because you realize there's somebody that's actually doing the action. So it's important to actually walk the walk that you want to teach others. Like, you know, it's so important to me to actually do everything that I say I do, that I desire to do, and that I ask of my kids to do.
Wow. And that makes for the best example, leading by doing. You can say anything, but the fact that you follow up with action, I know that impacts them the most.
Yeah.
So that's a great thing to learn about yourself. Have there been any, any standout hardships that you have faced in being a mentor? Any challenges you've even maybe faced with yourself in this kind of responsibility?
I will say, as the program grows, shout out to my Beam program, man. Clue, School Board, Clue, Portsmouth. Believe, Pray, Overcome. It's beautiful. But we're growing so much that sometimes I can't be with all of them the way I desire to be. And that part now, that part is the part that hurts. Because, again, I like to show up. Like, I'm one of them people, I show up for my people. And when I don't have the capacity, like, genuinely don't have the capacity to make it to one of their performances or this, that, and the third, I'm, like, crushed. I'm crushed. But I trust that they know through how hard I work, that is, and, like, how I stand up for them, that they know, like, yeah, if Teezy can't be here, it's because she's actually,
it's for a good
like,
reason.
You know, but it still sucks, like, for me. Like, I don't know. I like being there.
You can't be 10 places at once.
Hey, man, I might be able to. When I get they got the flying cars now, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody let me be a little sponsor or something like that. Let's try it out.
Let's get Teezy to 10 places at one time or within the hour.
We might be able to, for real.
Technology is rapidly growing.
It is.
So it could be a possibility, but
you never know.
Nonetheless, I know that when you aren't able to make it to one of their performances or whatever the case may be for them, I know that they still know it's for a good reason, and she still rooted me on. Or rooted for me, no matter what.
And they'll end up pulling up on mine. That's what's crazy. They, like, these kids, like, we were just at Juneteenth, and one of my kids from Hampton just pulled up. Like, I'm, like, on the stage. I'm like, what you doing out here? He's like, I saw you before. I'm like, oh, man.
That is
amazing.
so beautiful.
So, it does feel great that they do reciprocate the same energy that I give them, but I just wish I could do it all. Like, my main goal in life is, like, to have, like, one big space, like a compound of my own, where I can, like, hone in everything.
Yes, I see that community is like, very important to you. You know, so what has community been for you in your lifetime to make you want to be the person that you are right now?
Everything. I grew up in a single mother, you know what I'm saying, home, raising kids, and my mom did everything she could, plus some. And the community was always there, whether it was like my basketball coaches or like the people in the neighborhood. Like, I was that kid walking to the basketball court and the ladies down the street know it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I've always appreciated it. I've always given back to it. Like, I used to plant flowers and like stuff in Hampton, plant trees with some of the older women that used to do stuff like that. I just always felt the need to like protect what's mine. And if we live there, it's ours. Like, and if everybody thinks that way, I think that we can have a kind of different context on community. Like, it don't have to feel nosy. It can just feel supportive. You know, I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for, like I said, for people. I would not be who I am if it weren't for the people. Like, from every follow, the people coming to the shows, like, supporting me. I love when people walk up on me, and somebody came to me the other day and was like, I got one of your shirts with your face on it. I'm like, yo, that was 2018. You know what I'm saying? So you've been here since like 2018.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. You know, so I don't know. It's like, you have to give back. You have to give to receive. I don't know. Like, I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, right? I don't know. But like, receiving and giving for me is just like, let me toss something out and just see what energy can come back to me. And that's what community is for me.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
You're making such a big difference. I think hopefully people that are listening now are able to kind of feel the energy and make them, you know, want to act in that same manner.
Tap in with me. I can tell you how to help me. We can find some other people to help. Like,
but we can make a difference.
Man. We can make it. Listen,
you know what I mean?
Literally, we can. It just starts with like a couple people, then it just branches out.
Yes.
We don't know what can happen, right?
Until we do. Until we do. So by all means, I hope this is encouragement for somebody to take that first step. Now, also, Teezy, you're not just in the game. You're helping shape it as a board member for the DC chapter of the Recording Academy.
Yes.
Very big deal.
Yes.
So what made you want to step into that kind of leadership space?
Well, membership in the Recording Academy. Shout out to the Recording Academy. Amazing place. I am a member of the DC chapter of the Recording Academy. Recently became a governor of the DC chapter of the Recording Academy. It's beautiful being able to grow our area, have a good time, being around our peers. The Recording Academy is a beautiful, beautiful place, and I do encourage people to learn more about it and see how it can work for you. For me, it just kind of happened. It was God's plan for me to be there. I can't even like explain to you. I just can't, because I don't even know. It was just a plan. It just rolled. Who doesn't love the Grammys? You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But it just happened, and it's a blessing. And being able to advocate for music and do different things for music is beautiful. And I do encourage all music professionals, whether you're a performer, songwriter, engineer, producer, radio personalities, festival throwers, you know, to tap into the recordingacademy.com, hit the join button and see what it takes, how you can help, because it helps us. Like, it's for the culture. It's for everybody in the music community, like all genres. Like it's not boxed to one thing. Everybody. Yeah.
Under one roof. I love it.
Literally under one roof, just sharing energy and appreciating this thing that we call music. Literally. It's beautiful.
Because that's something that we all have in common.
Yes.
I think our love for music, our love for art. So what change do you hope to spark for independent or underrepresented artists through your engagement with the Recording Academy?
So it's really like this. The Recording Academy is its own thing, and I'm just a member of it. Like, what I do with, like, changing with artists and stuff, that's that SoDope Studio side. Like, that's my brand, SoDope Studio. So the Recording Academy is more just like, it's like a, Teezy, you did great. You are welcomed amongst your music peers and industry professionals. And it's like an accolade that we get through work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with SoDope Studios, man.
Now that's a creative engine. SoDope Studios is so dope.
I am very grateful that visions come to life. I've always like loved the aspect of posses, right? Like Disturbing the Peace, G Unit, Rockefeller,
like posses, like real ones, yes.
And I always knew who I was as an artist, but I also had a feeling like Pac said something on the lines of like, if I don't change the world, I'm gonna inspire the next generation of change. And I felt that. And I felt like I love music and I know what I can do and I know what Virginia does with music, but why not inspire the next generation of change with music and support them in ways that I didn't have to support?
Absolutely.
So that's kind of what SoDope Studios came, like brand management, brand strategy, A&R work, the stuff that's missing, right? Like A&R work and like really expanding Virginia music. Because I feel like Virginia, Alana, you outside. Virginia got talent.
Oh, man. Yeah, for
like,
sure.
It's kind of scary.
It is, no, like, and it's like a variety of talent.
Yeah, like y'all, everybody listening, I promise to you, when you go outside of Virginia the next time, tap into the local network and see who's doing what. And then when you come back home, you're going to realize and appreciate how amazing we are here because, man, we don't miss here.
We don't.
And my thing was like, what can I do to make sure now the places that I can go and my resources are available for other artists? And that's how SoDope Studios came about. I started working with artists like Day Cools, with Anna Monet, who's here with us right now. Like I learned about Anna, like she was like 17, she young, and I literally didn't know her from a can of paint. Walked in to a performance, just supporting, like, and that's what I do. I just go to shows, supporting the can, and this young lady's performing. I'm like, I walk away from people like I got to go into the stage, man. It was the end of her song. I knew the DJ. I looked at the DJ and said, hey, yo, play her song again. I ain't know her from a can of paint, never seen her before. Said, can you do it again? And she did. And I've been rocking with her for like 5 years and being able to see her grow, you know, like being able to support the artists here. Like, it's important. It's so important. Artists like Ryan Luke, like, it's so important. Like, I support people on my album like Paige Joyner, Mo Woods, like not just to be homies with them, but like, yo, come into my world. Let me put y'all on my stuff. Like, let me see what I can do to help your world. Like, I love to tell these new artists out here, like, yo, you got a hot record. I'll throw a verse up there. Like, we have to build our own because home is important and home has talent. Virginia got talent, y'all.
We have so much talent. I'm telling you, Teezy, though, it's figures like you that act as glue. That put people on to new opportunities or new artists they didn't know about, or all of these resources you have through SoDope Studios. Like, that's what, I'm not going to say it's missing because it's here, but that is such an important piece of what we do, having that glue, you know?
Like, it's the most important part to me.
For sure.
For me, I don't understand how other people don't see it that way. And I respect viewpoints, but for me, it's like home, like who's here that I can talk about.
You gotta respect the roots.
You know what I'm saying? Who is here? Because, man, like I don't know. Like, you my first, like we talked about earlier, FM radio in Virginia, first like true interview. Alana Mercedes, Hot 91.
Y'all heard it here first.
I've been around and popped in, but this is how you support home. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I encourage all of us to do it more and more and more. Like, make it a habitual thing.
Yes.
So, like, yo, every time you turn on your music, listen to like 3 people from the 7-5 first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
It's really
like,
as simple as that. And it's not like you won't enjoy it.
I promise
we
you
have
will.
talent
I
here.
promise
Like, it's
you
crazy.
will.
So
I promise.
Look,
like,
yo, we're dropping wisdom here. I hope you're picking up what we're putting down.
Club Creative, man.
Come on now. Stay tuned. We still got Teezy in the building for Club Creative on Hot 91, the soul of VA. Hot 91, the soul of VA. I'm Alana Mercedes. We got TeezySoDope in the building for Club Creative today. Okay, first official FM radio interview.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
very excited to be the person
And
to host
Virginia,
that.
like Virginia, I
In
love
Virginia,
home.
yeah.
As much as I love home. It's crazy, right?
You know what? Divine timing. This
Yes.
is when it's supposed to
I
happen.
mean, what
you know what I
better
mean?
than 2 black women just talking
Period.
on a warm summer day, hot 91.
Hot 91 is 91 plus degrees outside.
Hello.
But look, SoDope Studios,
Yes.
doing amazing things. Obviously, we've seen the output. What's up next? Because look, we got to talk about the song you sent me.
Yo, so everybody know I make music, and my album came out like February. We got Deluxe dropping later this summer. But what's next is what we were talking about, like making sure you put artists in positions. Anna Monet is hands down my favorite R&B singer, like not just in Virginia. Like, I'm talking about who I listen to a lot. And I've been working with Anna for a few years, honestly, like in the studio. She's one of my background vocalists. She sings on like Better Go, a few different songs. But one night she sent me a record, and we had already been in the process of like figuring out what's the new sound for her. That record I sent you,
Song of the summer.
literally, like, I mean, when she sent it, I knew. I mean, it inspired me to put the verse up there in like 15 minutes. The verse was done. Shout out to Biggs for recording it, mixing, mastering. Shout out to Biggs. That's Virginia as well. And I know that she is honestly the next one.
Wow.
Like, she's the one. Like, everybody looks at me and they're like, oh my God, I've never seen nothing like you. No, I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, the R&B me is Anna Monet. And what she's going to do and what Virginia going to support her doing, we're going to take over the world. I promise to you.
I'm excited because not only is Anna's voice incredible, but that song, it's so many different components. It's such a fun dance party, vibey song. Like, I need for the world to hear it because it's really pure talent, and it's all wrapped up in this pretty package. It's a feel-good song.
We had a great time. She's a singer. She's a songwriter. I mean, her pen is like one of the most amazing pens I've seen. Like, for real. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh, wow.
She could come to me with a notebook like this full of just songs. Like, she just writes. Like, you know what I mean?
Natural talent.
Singer, songwriter, performer, you know, vocalist, all the above. And that record, she gave me the pleasure of helping executive produce. Like, once it's done, I'm like, look, we don't gotta change nothing about this. I just want to make sure it's ready for like Billboard Top 100. And that's what we spent the time doing. Was the recording part done easy. We actually all spent the time on his momager. Shout out to Mom outside. We in the studio, Biggs, like Joe Bianca there. We just literally sitting there figuring out what corner, like, do we need to turn next. And in my opinion, this record will be like summer anthem, like make you feel good. Everybody gonna love it, like all ages. It's just energy, man. Like, I mean, can we get Anna to say what's up?
Absolutely. Anna, by all means. Anna is sitting here just as quiet.
Too. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hi, Anna. Now, you are the voice behind the track. Now, what kind of experience did you have recording this song with Teezy?
A wild one, to definitely say that. I had a studio session booked with my dog Biggs. Shout out Biggs. And I wrote that song maybe like an hour before I went into the studio. Came home with it. I listened to it the whole way home. Showed my Mama Jer. And then I sent it to my sis. I was like, man, I need you to hear this. I need to show it to somebody. I need somebody whose opinion I value, whose music creativity I trust. I just need you to hear this. And I had my phone on Do Not Disturb like a dummy.
Always.
And she called me, but I didn't answer. So then she texted me. It was like, I need you to call me
immediately.
Like,
yes,
right
immediately.
Now. And it's me and my mom just sitting on the couch listening to the song again. So I call her and she's like, I want on the song.
Yeah.
She's
I
like,
said, I got to do it.
She's like, I got to be on the song.
I was like, I don't even care if you don't release it. I just got to do it because I'm inspired.
And that was big to me,
That was
too.
like as an artist, like when you hear something that inspires you to do your art, you got to move on that, no matter if it's like official or unofficial. And I literally just like, yo, can you just send me this? I just want to write to it because this joint inspired me. And then she was like, you want to get on it? I'm like, yeah.
Absolutely.
She sent that joint like 15 minutes later. I sent her the verse back. Like, yo.
Well, I'm excited to hear more music from you then.
Amazing.
So we definitely need to get into your artistry at some point too. Maybe
yeah,
she
got plenty of stuff out. She got
Please,
plenty of stuff online too. And I definitely collect y'all because I want to make sure, like, I know how you support artists. And especially how you support black women. Black women supporting black women is so important.
It's
so
everything.
important.
It's everything. So for sure, got to keep looking into you, Anna. For sure, need to listen to some more of your music. But this song, I'm telling y'all, this is definitely one of them ones. So
yes.
I got to see it. Hold on. Can we get it into the stack? I need to play it or a little something.
You know what I mean?
Perhaps the Hot 1 at 1 action is in order because it really is just one of those feel-good songs.
Yeah.
But Teezy, you just released your album, obviously, in February. And we're looking forward. Now, I told you, I just saw you on the R&B Block Party stage.
Yes.
Everywhere I go, I see you somewhere. You always popping up somewhere. What else can we expect from TeezySoDope coming up?
Oh man, what is next? Okay, so I'm in the process of working on the deluxe for I Am TeezySoDope. So deluxe will be out. Expect some remixes, some new songs, some features, having some fun for the summer.
As it should. Mm-hmm.
Other than that, shout out to, again, my Beam Kids. We're in session in Portsmouth. We'll be having a festival to come in August, and I will definitely come back and let Alana know everything about it once I can drop everything. But we will be having a festival to celebrate those kids and to bring like industry artists, national artists.
The Seven Seas, I believe it's called.
I'm Eddie from Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Teezy. No, you good.
I was about to say, look, I'm trying to get my ducks rolled. Go ahead.
We here. But we're going to be doing festivals coming up. It's so many things that I'm like drawing a blank, y'all. But I would just say tap in with SoDopeStudios.com. Tap in with myself on everything.
Yes,
Teezy
please
SoDope.
drop all the socials.
That's TeezySoDope, all one word, on everything, y'all, from streaming to every social media, LinkedIn, whatever you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? But I really have stuff happening every week, every day. We got slow jams this Thursday at the 8020 Burger Bar in Norfolk.
Wait, what was that?
Yeah, like 21st Street, Norfolk. Slow jams, like live jam session. Shout out to the homies, like the fellas.
Okay, that
Q5.
sounds fun.
Shout out to Chef Dro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're outside, y'all. It's summertime. So follow up. We got Cousins Fest coming August 30th. We at R&B Block Party.
Can't
with
wait
Dre's.
for
Come to
Cousins.
Vegas to see us at Dre's. You know what I'm saying? Outside, y'all. And Virginia, please tap in with me. If I can support you, let me know. I will support you. I promise to you. Alana, thank you.
Of course, Teezy. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for all that you're doing in the community and for all of our upcoming artists and just the youth. Like, thank you for being who you are and for being so genuine and confident through it. Like, you are such a great example of what it means to be an incredible artist, but not to be stingy with that talent or not to be stingy with your wisdom. Like, you are doing your big one for this community. So
no gatekeeping, man.
None. You know what I mean? Like,
I hopped it, y'all. Open it from the inside. Come tap
Ain't
in
no
with
gates.
me. Ain't no gatekeeping no more, man. Let's
go.
go.
But thank you so much for joining me today, Teezy. I can't wait to play the people your new song because, like I said, you and Anna have done your big one with this one. Like,
we appreciate
I
y'all.
absolutely love this one.
It'll be out soon. Y'all gotta tap in. Follow me. Follow Anna Monet. That's the only way y'all gonna learn when it's out. All right.
Anna, drop your socials. What?
Y'all can reach me at Instagram _ANAMONAE. That's the best way y'all gonna find me. Yeah. Any new information, tap in with me up there.
Perfect. Well, thank y'all so much for
Hot
joining
91.
me today. Of course, y'all. Look, stay tuned, y'all. I got your Hot 1 at 1 coming up on Hot 91, the soul of VA.